I saw a photo you look drunk. My eyes are green, I do my best. I had to get her off the picture. She put me fucking on my phone. She put me all the way we are. Don't call me selfish, I ain't sharing. Just 60-40, just working. I want 100 of your time, your mind. Please don't leave. 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 Roll the dice, hit it second, show you right. Beginner's luck, you're not my first good as fuck. Your other one, the path when we celebrate. You under oath, I pick a side, so I'll pick you up. I saw a photo you look drunk. My eyes are green, I do my best. I had to get her off the picture. She put me fucking on my phone. She put me all the way we are. Don't call me selfish, I ain't sharing. Just 60-40, just working. I want 100 of your time, your mind. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. Please don't leave.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Lindsay, the district manager out of Atlanta. Welcome to our first installment of Tech Tuesday. We're here to help y'all connect with different pros and chat with them about what tech they're rocking with and get your questions answered. So make sure you use the chat box. Not only are we going to be answering your questions live, but we'll also, the best part, we'll be giving away gift cards and stash points. So make sure that you guys pay attention. But without further ado, I want to welcome someone really special to the skate community right now. So let's welcome Adrianne. Adrianne, what's going on?
What's going on, guys? What's up? How you doing?
It looks like everybody's doing good. Drop in the chat how you're doing today. Drop your favorite emoji because we have Adrianne here from DGK. So let's get to know you a little bit better. So where are you from originally?
So I'm from Simi Valley, California. It's a small town in the valley.
Okay, awesome. So where do you live right now?
I live in Simi Valley, California. I have not left, yeah.
Okay, so you're still there. I love it. I love it. Well,
yeah.
Awesome. So, when did you first start skating before we go on?
Yeah, of course. I started skating when I was 13, so that's 13 years ago. And yeah, I was in probably middle school when I started.
Oh my God. So skating in middle school since you were 13. That is wild. So I bet that must be crazy being a female skateboarder at the age of 13.
Oh yeah, for sure. The skate scene was a lot different back then. There wasn't a lot of female skaters at all in Simi in anywhere that I would go. But since then, it's definitely grew. It's really cool to see for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely growing, and I, for one, am excited, and I know you are. But before we get too far ahead of the conversation, can we get a little run through of what you're working with and what you're going to be setting up today for your board and what you like to ride?
Yeah, of course, of course. I'll save the board for last, but I got some crooks, trucks with me, the inverted kingpin. It definitely helps. You don't get locked up on certain tricks. I have DGK size 52 millimeter wheels, street formula, really cool wheels, ride very smoothly. And then I got the DGK cherry blossom grip tape. This grip tape is definitely one of my favorites to ride. I just really love this design. I think it's a really cool one. And then for the board, I got a size 8 DGK Chroma.
Oh, I love that deck.
Yeah, this is a really cool one. Definitely a lot of colors. Classic DGK graphic right there. It's a really cool one.
Well, that is awesome. Well, we love your setup. We're excited to set up a board with you. So actually today, what I was thinking is letting somebody pick out a board on our end, because obviously we have a bunch of DGKs here. So we're in the store right now. It's at North Point Mall in Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm actually going to have Clay pick out a board today that he's going to set up too. So Clay, pick out your favorite DGK board. This is Clay, yo.
Hey, nice to meet y'all. I would have to go with this one. I like the dragon. Great basic, simple look. I just love everything about this deck. I love DGK.
All right, so right now we've got Clay. He's going to set up this board. Set yours up. So I'm going to give you some room to do that. Grab you some DGK bearings and let's get that thing going.
Let's do it.
We got the independent hardware. Bone. Got the DGK money bearings. Right
Yo, look at those. We got the DGK bearings we're going to throw on this complete with Clay. And he's going to grab some grip tape. So I'm going to let him build that. Well, do you mind if I ask you some questions while I let him build that?
Oh, yeah, of course, of course.
All right, so big question. We love DGK here at Zoomies. How long have you been riding for DGK?
So I started getting hooked up with DGK probably right around when the pandemic was really going on and the lockdown officially started. I called Cooley and I was just ready for a switch. I was ready to kind of take things to the next level, and luckily enough, he was totally down. Everyone was down for me to get on, and it's been a dream ever since. So we're going on about a year now. Yeah.
So about a year, and all of this during a pandemic, and you are just thriving.
Yeah. It definitely kept me motivated through everything, for sure.
Well, that is awesome. We love to hear it. So a lot of people in our chat are throwing in some questions. So I want to ask you a question from the chat. So
yeah, go for it.
This is from Happy Camper 1 through 8. And he says, what is the best way to warm up when you're skating?
So when I first get to a park or a spot or wherever I go, I do a few kick flips and just see how they're feeling, do a couple 180s, couple ollies, just kind of get your legs warmed up first before you really start going for like the harder tricks, pretty much.
No big deal, just a couple kick flips. I just bust a couple kick flips for my warm-up at the park. Well, that's awesome. So I do have another question from the chat. It's going crazy. So Downtown Ashes wants to know where your favorite place to skate is.
Favorite place to skate? Okay, so right now it would have to be Stoner Skate Park. It's in Santa Monica, California, just because it is summertime, and right now in Cali it is very hot, and Santa Monica luckily is by a beach, so whenever you go there, it's still going to be hot, but there's a nice ocean breeze to it, so I like going there the most right now, for sure.
Okay, little ocean breeze, skate park. Yeah. I love it. Have you been on any skate trips recently, or which one was your favorite skate trip?
Yeah, so this year has been huge when it comes to skate trips for me, just because this is the first year I've been on skate trips. I went to New Orleans with Red Bull, and we got to skate the old MSY airport terminal.
Oh,
and
that's
then,
so
yeah, it was crazy. It looked like Tony Hawk Pro Skater in there. It was insane. And then about a week or two after that, I hit the road with Cariuma shoes, and we toured the Midwest for 3 weeks. So yeah, I can't really choose. Those are only the two I've been on. They were both fun and crazy, so both of them were my favorite.
Yeah, I love that about you. So both are your favorite trips. You guys heard it. Anytime she's skating or on a trip, it's her favorite.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, question from the chat. So, Cons 2016 wants to know if you're cool with Stevie Williams.
Hell yeah, I'm cool with Stevie Williams. That's my guy. He's honestly, I think, out of everything, that was definitely the craziest thing, to just really put yourself in the mindset like, wow, I'm really on this team. Is just like showing up to a spot and Stevie's there doing probably some push-ups and just chilling, and you're just conversing with him all day. The coolest guy, and you can't really get too starstruck because you're just like, okay, you're like the homie now, but he's still my fucking hero, so it's definitely crazy.
Well, that's awesome. So you get to go on these skate trips that are both your favorite. You get to see Stevie Williams, who is, you're still your hero, although you're right there skating on DGK with him. So like, you are goals. Like, you are literally goals. Like, you're just out here living your dream during a pandemic, and that's awesome. Yes.
Thank you.
So now that it's 2021, what are you looking forward to most this year? Like, what's coming up for you?
For me, I think I'm most excited to travel and just keep putting out more skate videos and just trying to film as many skate tricks as I can. I feel really good on my board right now. I'm healthy, so that's pretty much all you can ask for right now as a skateboarder, but definitely traveling. I want to see some more places in the world, because up until this year, honestly, I've barely left California, so I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, and it's the perfect time for you to travel now that some of the restrictions are lifted. So, this year should be even better than your favorite year last year. So
I know, yeah.
You have a lot to look forward to, and we're excited to watch you on your journey. Speaking of, what's your social media handle so that we can start watching you on your trips?
Yeah, of course. So my social media handle is just my name. It's ADRIANNE SLOBOH. And yeah, real simple Insta handle right there.
Okay. I looked at it today, and I always watch it, and I see you post a lot of clips. So you guys need to get on that in the chat. Make sure you follow that handle because we're going to go along with her on some of those trips in the future, and that is just so fun.
Yes.
So we have some new skaters and some first timers that are in the chat. So I guess the question would be, what are some tips that you have for some new skaters, or maybe their first time?
Yeah, I would say the first thing you have to, because it's not just learning new tricks, you have to mentally be ready to learn this new skill pretty much, and which can always be frustrating. But I think one thing, the best tip I can give to anyone starting is that everybody started at the same place one time or another. There was a day I couldn't ollie, there was a day I couldn't ride on a skateboard. So just remember that, and remember that, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It takes time. So just enjoy the process, enjoy learning all those things, and just have a good time. That's all it is. Have a good time.
All right, so you guys heard it from the pro. Get out there and have some fun, you first timers. Grab a DGK board and have some fun. And we'll continue to watch you on all your trips.
Thank you.
Skateboarding aside, I do have a question from Cheat Goat 32. He wants to know, what's your favorite cereal?
You know what's crazy? I really hadn't had cereal for like a couple years until like maybe 2 days ago. And I had, I feel like it's such a like old person cereal, but it was Special K with vanilla and almonds. I know that makes me seem like I'm 82, but it was very delicious.
Honestly, that actually sounds pretty good. Like the
Really
vanilla
good.
and almond vibe, I'm down with it. It sounds pretty
Yeah.
good.
It was
And like
delicious.
you said, you're staying healthy because you're a professional athlete out here. Just gotta stay healthy. So
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
So DGK is who you skate for now.
Yeah.
We want to know from the chat from Skate Vans 88. Who's your favorite skater?
My favorite skater, it would have to be like Samaria Bavard. I like, you know, obviously Stevie Williams. I think I already said that.
Yeah.
I've been really liking, oh my God, what's his name? Why am I forgetting? I just had a mind fart. I'll just say those two. Yeah. Samaria Bavard for sure though.
That works. We love her too. And also, so let's say you had to pick like more of an old school pro, and that's from Ozzy the Boss.
Yeah. Well, growing up, I really loved the old school New York team. So like Zared Bassett, Harold Hunter were definitely some of my favorites. I like the OG Baker dudes too. They were a lot of fun. Yeah, but I think I was just a fan of anyone wearing like really baggy clothes and just olling super high. Like I was always like attracted to that kind of skating for sure.
Yeah, I feel you. It kind of, what you saying that kind of reminds me of when you said the Tony Hawk games when you were out there.
Yeah.
Like some of those games, some of those vibes are so old school, and like the baggy pants.
Oh yeah, for sure. When I used to play the Tony Hawk games, I think I would like only play Chad Muska because he had a boombox and he was just like, he had the jersey and the baggy cargos, and I thought he was so cool.
Yeah, I love that game. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So I have something really sweet from the chat.
Yeah.
So this is from When the Smoke Clears. It says, Adrianne, my daughter looks up to you so much. She's 11 and she wants to skate like you.
Oh.
So I thought that was sweet.
That's so cute. Tell your daughter I said hi. Stay in school, get good grades.
Stay in school, get good grades, and skate.
And skate on the weekends. Or whenever you can, I don't know your school schedule, but skate.
Skate whenever you can.
Yeah.
Awesome. So let's say that you could skate with any person in the world tomorrow. Who would it be?
Man. That's actually a pretty hard one. I would love to skate with Mark Suchu, I think is his name. I don't know. I always thought he was a really cool dude. And because a lot of the pros, like, they live in LA, so you kind of bump into them. But he's one of those. I think he lives in New York, so I've never met him. But I think a skate session with him would be really cool.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Have you ever skated in New York?
I've actually never been to New York. That's the place I want. That's like my dream place to go, for sure. I've never been to New York.
Okay, so we want to see on your Instagram in the future you skating in New York.
Oh yeah.
That should be one of your next places you go, for sure.
Oh, for sure. That's like probably like top on my list, for sure.
Yeah, that's on the bucket list for places to go.
Yes.
So let me see where we're at with this board, because someone's asking what kind of trucks you ride. They want to see them.
So these are Crux. Honestly, I'm lagging with this setup, but these are Crux, inverted kingpin trucks. They fit a size 8 board. I think they size them just like boards, so these are just size 8 trucks. But yeah, these are really good.
So she's skating the Crux trucks. She's got them put on, and you're not lagging with the board. We're still putting our trucks on over here. We're putting some wheels on.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. We've got an 825 set up back here. You got one at size 8?
Yeah, size 8.
Awesome. All right, back to the chat. So make sure you guys are asking questions in the chat. I see tons. I'm going to ask you another one, and this is from Smokey 04200. What is your favorite type of skate shoes to wear when you're skating?
Well, I feel like I have to plug my shoe sponsor, Kariyuma. They're the only shoes I skate, but they actually are a really comfortable shoe. They have these soles. It's kind of like just a softer sole in the shoe, so as soon as you put them on, they're broken in. You don't have to do anything. And I like skating high tops just because if I skate low tops, I feel like my ankle is just gonna roll more often. So high tops is usually what I skate. High top, Kariyuma.
Okay. I like skating high tops too. I think that's the way to go. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
All right. So Raspberry is asking, do you ever get nervous going to a new park alone?
I don't think so, just because I wake up really early in the morning, so when I skate, it's usually in the morning and the park's empty, so there's no one around, so I'm just gonna skate. But I don't know, there's been times, usually if you're in LA, when you go to a park, there's usually like a lot of pros. Sometimes they just like roll up and you're just like, oh, whoa, I'm just gonna sit and watch them for a while. Those times can be kind of nerve-wracking, but yeah, usually not so much.
Yeah. So I guess you said you get nervous when you see them, but do you get out there and skate with them?
Yeah, eventually I will. I'll just be like, oh, that's them, and I'll just be like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, because you're awesome too. So we love seeing you get out there and rip, you know. Is that our board? Oh,
it's done?
look at that. Hey,
All right.
I had someone setting mine up, so
yeah.
that looks good. So thank you, Clay.
Yeah.
That's our DGK 825, and
Nice.
yeah, I heard that I was allowed to give this skateboard away, and you know, honestly, Clay, I wanted you to make this for you. And, yeah, this is from Zoomies and DGK.
Oh, nice.
I swear, man.
What?
Yeah, that's right. That's what you picked out, right?
Word.
So you so Clay actually gets to take this home today. Clay is one of our best Zoomies employees, so enjoy.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, enjoy that. Man. Exactly, man. I told you. How'd you not catch on to that earlier?
I don't know. I was.
You also get the stickers here.
Oh, thank you.
And hey, test it out in here a little bit.
I'll do a half cut.
He said he's gonna do a half cut for the stickers in the store.
All right.
We're down for it. So. All right, so that was awesome. Clay just set that deck up for us. He was really excited, and all day he had no clue. Let's see. I want to see if I can turn this around so you guys can see Clay. Hold on one second. Hey, Clay. Can we see a little something over here?
I'll do a little half cut.
He said he has his J's on, but he'll do a little half cat.
I'll do a little half cut. Ready? Can I can get an interesting angle for this one.
All right.
Hey, there you go.
So he's just starting out with his new DGK board. And he didn't want to scuff the J's, but
I got it.
Hey.
he said he's going to land it before the end. So if you guys hear him, he's back here ripping it up. What do you think the best size board is for a beginner?
I don't know. I don't think you can go wrong with like a size 8 or maybe like a 775. I think a lot of kids are influenced by the big board trend. I think that was a huge thing. And kids were getting like 8.5s. I think it's really hard to learn on a board that's like the size of you. But yeah, I think 775 or size 8 will be good to go for sure.
Okay, so starting out a little bit smaller is the advice.
Yeah.
Smaller feet, smaller board.
There you go.
He says smaller feet, smaller board, and he landed his half cab over here in his J's on his new Boo Johnson DGK board.
Nice.
Just so you know, everybody watching the Zoomies Twitch loves you, man.
Yeah.
They're freaking out over Clay.
Yeah.
Mask up your nose, Clay. There you go. Get away from me. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So can we see what your board's looking like?
All right. I got everything done right here.
Okay, first of all, you just did that in like 2 seconds. You were just now putting the trucks on, so that is awesome.
Oh yeah, I know.
So it looks like we finished up with the decks. So I've got a question. What should we do with your deck that you just put together? So I want to hear about it in the chat. What do you think we should do? I want you guys typing in there. What do you want to do with this second deck? We gave our first deck to Clay. Let me see that deck, Clay. Let's show him what you got over here. So Clay's got DGK 825 ready to go. Landed his half cab and his J's. All right, so right now in the chat, it looks like we've got a lot of people asking for this deck. What if you were to sign that deck? Do you think you could sign that deck and we could put it on the Zoomy stash?
I mean, I could. Let's do it.
All right.
I would love to. I would love to.
We would love it. So here's the deal. You put the board together. That's the first thing that is awesome. And you're going to sign it. And it's your favorite grip tape with the roses on it.
Yep.
We want to put it on the Zoomy stash. So if you're cool with that, I'm cool with that.
Of course. Let's do it.
All right, guys, let's show them the board. Show them the board, what we're going to put on stash. So she's going to sign this board. She wants to give it to you guys. And we are going to put it on the Zoomy stash. And I just wanted to say thanks, everybody, for hopping on to check out our stream today. Adrianne, thank you so much.
Of course, of course.
Thank you for answering all the questions from the chat and from me. Thank you to DGK for being a part of this with us. Guys, do not forget. Yes, we've got that too. Do not forget. Yes. We are putting this board on the Zoomy stash, okay? So you can win this exact board that she is holding in her hands and she's going to sign it. But before we go, I want to say thank you so much to Clay. Congratulations on you, board.
Thank you.
You're awesome. She also rides Spitfire wheels. Yeah. I know that you do because I've seen it. You're a badass. Adrianne, what do you want to say before we sign off?
Well, Lindsay, thanks for having me, dude. I appreciate it. I had a great time. Thanks for everyone out there for watching. And keep shredding. That's it.
Awesome. You guys heard it. Keep shredding. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Goodbye. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
When love's gone, when love's gone, I saw her holding you in dreams. When love's gone, I had to bring her in my bed. When love's gone, I had to get her off of the chair. When love's gone, she put me fucking on my phone. When love's gone, she put me calling like we are. When love's gone, I said I'm on the spectrum.
beginner's love. You're not my first kiss, fuck. Your other one, the path when we celebrate. You under oath. I pick a side, so I'll pick you up.